Let's go back a few years. When COVID-19 hit in 2020, millions of people across the world, including India, switched to work from home. Big tech companies like Google led this shift. But now things are changing. Google has told many of its remote employees, specifically those in the technological services department, that they must start coming to the office at least 3 days a week. If they don't, their jobs could be at risk. Now, this decision has sparked a lot of discussion, specifically among professionals in India who look up to companies like Google as dream workplace. So, the question, why is Google doing this now? Let's understand the reason and what it means for the Indian techies and remote workers. Well, Google said that in-person teamwork is key to solving complex problems and building new innovation. According to a company spokesperson, some teams want their employees who live near to a Google office to come at least 3 days a week. Now, this is part of what Google calls a hybrid work model, where employees work partly from home and partly from the office. For those who live far away, Google is offering a one-time payment to help them relocate closer to a Google office within 50 miles or around 80 kilometers. But here's a catch. If you don't move closer or show up in person regularly, you might lose your job. Well, this move is not just about work culture. It's about cutting cost. Since 2022, Google and many other tech giants like Amazon and Meta have been trying to reduce expenses while also investing heavily in artificial intelligence. In fact, Google is spending billions of dollars on AI development to stay ahead in the race. To save money, the company has already taken big steps. In early 2024, it offered voluntarily buyout to some US employees. That means people were given money to leave the company. In 2023 December, Google laid off 10% of its managers. Now, this is a part of a plan started in 2022 when Google CEO, Indian origin Sundar Pichai, admitted that the company had grown too fast and needed to become more efficient. During one of the company meetings, Sundar Pichai also talked about something called googliness. It's a term that's really hard to define, but it usually means being creative, open to learning, and ready to solve tough problems, qualities that Google look when they're hiring. Now, the company wants to bring that googliness back to reshaping its culture, and they believe that sitting together in a real office helps build that environment better than working alone at home. Well, if we talk about India, then India has the second largest number of Google employees outside the US, many of whom are working from office in cities like Bengaluru, Hyderabad, and Gurugram. But it's not just about Google anymore. This shift could actually affect remote job opportunities for Indians, specifically those who were working for international clients while living in smaller cities or towns. Also, if global companies start making office work compulsory, remote-first job model may shrink and more companies might go back to traditional work setup. Now, that means Indian employees who move back to their hometowns during COVID-19 might have to relocate again. So the question is this a global trend? Yes, Google is not alone. Many big companies, including Meta, Amazon, Apple, are asking their employees to return to the office. According to a 2024 report, 90% of companies in the US plan to ask employees to work from home by the end of this year. While in India, many IT firms like TCS, Infosys, and Wipro have already begun phasing out full-time remote work and asking employees to follow hybrid model similar to Google's new rule. So in the end, the way we work is changing again. The work from home forever dream that many had during the pandemic is now slowly ending. While remote work is not going away completely, the balance is shifting back towards working from office, specifically in the larger companies.